Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails in the Sky. In last episode, we saved Agate's life. We went through the limestone caves with Sin, we got the Sumerian moss. Now it's a new day. Tita's staying behind to watch for him while we are trying to solve whatever's going on at Leiston Fortress. Things just aren't right, and Dorothy took a rather incriminating photograph. I should be able to view the photograph, should I not? Yes, look at that. Something sketchy in the air there, tied to the bad guy. A large monster is prowling around. Let's get him. I actually think this one can be a little difficult. Okay, it's just the two of us too, so yeah. Look at this. Who are you? Bloody Saber. Water and wind weakness, that's great. Alright. We can, blue impact. I should have some CP. Oh, they're gonna come in with some crits. This is gonna be bad. Let's see what happens. Okay, 300 health. Alright, critical walk turn. That's not too bad. Blue impact right there. Alright, what about you, Joshua? Do you got anything? Oh boy. I mean, we could do a Hellgate on him. That's pretty cool, because that would give me enough to do... Black Fang, let's go! There's no critical turn coming up, so we're just gonna go for it. Bang, 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 bang. Nice. That takes care of one of the doggies. This guy's trying to hit Estelle, but we're doing pretty okay defense-wise. The Bloody Saber is getting low too. I think I just need an AoE up in here, something like this. Just make sure everybody's caught in it, just like that. We have a critical turn coming up. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to take advantage of. There we go. There we go. Don't impede me. Thank you. White Gehenna. That takes care of the doggies. That just leaves you and me, buddy. Let's get the Bloody Saber. Whoop-pow! Whoop-pow! Nice. That actually turned out pretty well. I'm surprised.
We're good to go.
We're good to go. Looking good on the Sepith front, too. Exterminate a monster. Nice. That should be the final side quest done. We can just focus on wrapping up the story. That's always a good feeling. No immediately missable things. Oh, well, that's not true. We got the Temp Librarian stuff. I just can't do it yet until we go to Leiston freaking Fortress. We've been here once before on our little sneaker run. We've already gotten the chests along the Soldat Road, so we're just gonna go right on up. Just breeze, knowing that we've done our due diligence, and now we can just kick back, relax, and enjoy the scenery. By zooming past it? I don't know, but here we are. The infamous Leiston Fortress. And I intend to get inside this time. Wow, check out the size of this base. It's gotta be several times as big as the Hawken Gate, don't you think? Yeah, you may be right. It was apparently the primary base of the counteroffensive in the war 10 years ago. Oh, okay. That's pretty impressive. Well, let's go inside and see if we can talk to whoever's in charge. Oh. What is it? Nothing. It's just that you're not acting like your usual timid self. You're starting to remind me of Dad. Oh, come on. It's not like I'm not nervous. But after General Morgan, how bad can it be? I guess you're right. I wonder if he's still at the Hawken Gate. Let's check out Leiston Fort. Huh? There's no one here. That's strange. There's usually a gatekeeper outside, at least.
Identify yourselves.
Where'd that come from? Probably a speaker.
This is Leiston Fortress, HQ of the Liberals Royal Armed Forces. This place is off limits to civilians. I'm afraid you're gonna have to leave.
They sound polite, but... yeah, I think they're just being extra cautious.
Can you two hear me?
Sorry, but we're not civilians. We're from the Bracer Guilds. We're here to discuss the matter of the central lab being attacked. Could we please speak with the individual in charge?
Are you actual bracers then?
If you don't believe us, you can inspect our emblems. You can see them, right?
Indeed. You appear to be the genuine article. However, I regret to inform you that the CEO of this base is currently away. Perhaps you can come back another day.
No commanding officer? Well, that sounds sloppy. In that case, anyone from the intelligence division will be fine. We have information that must go to either Colonel Richard or Captain Amalthea.
Oh. Very well, wait there.
Phew, it's like pulling teeth with these guys. Yeah, I wasn't expecting security to be quite this tight here. Oh. Whoa! Well, someone's here at least. Oh. Oh, this is a first time encounter, is it not? Mayor Sid's. Major, it's Major, not Mayor. There's so many mayors in this game. This is the first Major. Major Sid. Please forgive me for making you wait. I am Major Sid, Garrison Commander of Leiston Fortress. I'm Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guilds. And I'm Joshua Bright, also of the Bracer Guilds. Bright. Is something wrong? Nothing. Pardon me. On to business. You mentioned the attack on the Central Labs. I am very sorry, but no one from the Intelligence Division is currently here. If you have a message, I can deliver it for you. That could be a problem. Okay, time to shake things up. Okay. We can either say we caught the people who attacked the lab, we've confirmed the whereabouts of Professor Russell, or we have a lead on an airship tied to the crime. I don't remember. I mean, this is the only one that's true, right? Because the other ones aren't true. And here we found a lead on the airship that took away the professor. You what? What? Why do you look so surprised, Mayor? Major. Oh, it's nothing. Just been searching for it too. So, what is this lead anyway? Take a look at this. Handed over Dorothy's photograph. This is Leiston Fortress, isn't it? How did you get this picture? Now, no need to get worked up. Look at the top right corner of that picture. Let's see. What the? That's obviously not the silhouette of a military patrol ship, is it? And it's a spitting image of the airship that took away the professor. Indeed. This is a grave matter. Thank you for your cooperation. I'll send a report to the Intelligence Division straight away. Huh? Hey, wait a minute. Is that it? Is what it? I mean, don't you think this is weird? Why would the suspect's ship be hanging around here? It's embarrassing to admit, but I'm afraid that it's entirely my fault. We have been aggressively searching along the border, so security wasn't as tight at home as it should have been. And if this airship fled to the north, it's possible that this whole matter may have been a plot by the Empire. Really? I'd like to know just one thing. Where exactly are all of the intelligence personnel right now? That's classified. I'm sorry I can't say more. Well... Okay now. Maybe it's just me. But don't you think this all kind of smells a little funny? I know. But without any concrete evidence, pursuing this lead won't do us any good. Yeah. Huh? What the? What? Why did it stop short? What? That phenomenon start up again? Joshua, that's... Yeah, I think that's exactly what we needed. Oh. It seems I've let you see us at our worst. It looks like the gate mechanism isn't in the best of conditions. Indeed. That's the real problem. Maybe you could get some folks from the Central Labs out to repair it. I bet that someone like Professor Russell could have it good as new in no time flat. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. You two maintain post here until it's back in working order. Be sure to keep any careless civilians away. Sir, yes, sir. Understood, sir. That said, you two can be on your way. I'll be certain to take that photograph to intelligence. Now if you'll pardon me. Oh, dude, this all smells. Oh, there's some owls in the moss, as we say in Norwegian. There are definitely owls in this moss. You heard the man, this area is off limits. Be on your way. Fine. Gosh. This smells so funky, I can't even begin to. Somehow I find it hard to believe a word that guy said. Especially if that little malfunction we just saw is what I think it is. Yes, it was probably that same phenomenon. Which would mean the professor is being held prisoner inside. Shh, Estelle. This isn't the place to be discussing that. Okay. For now, let's get back to Zeiss and see what Killick has to say. If we have the chance, we can call for the lab chief. Indeed. Thank you for skipping. I just can't believe that Professor Russell is at Leiston Fortress. Are you absolutely certain? Miss Dorothy's photograph and the shutdown of orbital power in the gate. Wait, hold on. Is that Agate and Tita? Oh, spoiler alert, they're at the side of the screen. These two things combined make the conclusion inescapable. But the Central Factory and the Royal Army have always had excellent relations. And now I'm expected to believe this? It's not as if the internal command structure of the military is all run by a single entity. The people who attacked the factory were seen escaping, and they looked like Royal Guardsmen. That in itself is a clue. Oh, and that would mean... This is an important choice. Essentially, the Royal Guardsmen are being set up? The Royal Guardsmen are being set up? My thoughts exactly. This may be some form of internal conspiracy within the Royal Army. This is unpleasant to think about. But how could the professor get caught up in something like this? And here they come. Sounds like you found a lead on... What was Agate like? Hey, I'm Agate. I don't know, dude. I already lost him. Sounds like you found a lead on our friendly neighborhood criminals. Yeah, that's it. What, Agate? Good to see you back on your feet. Yeah, I just woke up a few minutes ago. It's a little weird, waking up in a strange place after being put to bed like some baby. Oh, for the love of... Everyone was worried about you, alright? Are you sure you're okay with moving around so soon? Yeah, sleeping so damn much didn't give me any other option than to recover. I'm feeling pretty much back to normal. But, Agate, you should probably rest some more. You just got that poison out of your system, and the doctor said... I just said I'm fine. I've been training for years. It's not that rough on someone like me. Alright, I get it. I won't overdo it or anything until I'm back to normal. That cool with you? Okay. Damn kids. Even the mighty Agate is no match for Tita. I guess it's hard to say no to someone who's kept a constant vigil over you and nursed you back to health. Oh, shut up. Getting back to the point. It looks like a lot's been going on while I've been out of commission. Mind filling me in on the details? Sure. Estelle explained that all signs pointed to Professor Russell being held captive at Leiston Fortress. I still can't believe that Grandpa's in there. I wouldn't have thought those goons in the black clothes were army types either. Huh. Suddenly I'm feeling better than ever. What say we go and settle our debts right now? Settle our debts? Ain't it obvious? We sneak into Leiston Fortress. We'll bust a prof out, and they'll never know what hit him. Ah, okay. Like settling everything in one big stroke. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Huh? The Bracer Guild has a long-standing policy of non-intervention when it comes to a nation's military. Article 3 of the Guild Code, bracers and non-involvement in military or political matters. A bracer will recognize a nation's sovereignty and may not interfere with nor arrest any person of national, military, or political standing. Or to put it more simply, as long as the army is playing dumb about this, our hands are tied. Oh, you've got to be kidding. No way! That doesn't make any sense! You mean that we can witness a crime, but if it's done by a soldier or a politician, we just have to pretend we didn't see anything? Essentially, yes. There is, however, a loophole. Article 2 of the Guild Code bracers and their duty to the people. In the event of unjust imperilement of the citizens, the bracers' sworn duty is to bear the responsibility for the citizens' safety. Do you understand the significance of this? I see. The professor's not a politician or a soldier. He's a civilian whom we're sworn to protect. So then, the rest hinges upon you, Mr. Murdoch. In this case, we're obligated to oppose the Royal Army and save Professor Russell. Will you help us?
Stupid question. The factory needs them. Ah, hell. All the Liberal needs them. Go and get them.
Mr. Murdoch, thank you.
No need to thank me. I owe Professor Russell for all he's taught me.
And so we have adequate justification to proceed. Bracers Agate, Estelle, and Joshua, you are hereby ordered to proceed to Leiston Fortress and rescue Professor Russell. It's not as above board as you may be accustomed to, but it's a request of the Bracer Guild nevertheless. Now you're talking.
Acknowledged. Ha! Bring it on. If we're doing this, we have to figure out how we're getting in there. Leiston Fortress is pretty damn famous for being impossible to break into.
That's true. It's easy to say we're gonna do it, but putting it into practice is gonna take some serious planning. There has to be some way of getting inside. Unfortunately, the security there is nigh unto perfect. Approaching from the lake would likely be impossible, since it's monitored by a network of orbital sensors.
Huh, I figured as much.
And a frontal assault would be tantamount to suicide. Hey, Mr. Murdoch! You know that orange airship that goes to Leiston Fortress?
Yes, that's the Leibniz. It makes periodic stops to inspect the equipment at the fort to make sure it's performing properly.
Is there any way we could sneak into the fortress on it?
No, all of the crew members go through a thorough security check as soon as they land. It'd be impossible to just sneak away. How about stowing away in the cargo? No good. Each container is scanned with a biosensor for living creatures, and they check each and every one. Plus, those sensors were designed by Professor Russell himself. They can even pick up one little mouse in a huge mass of stuff.
Well, damn. Oh! What is it, sweetie? Don't you remember? Grandpa's invention from when I was showing you around. Let me think. Aha! When we were helping with the experiments on a new type of orbment, right? Yeah. It produces a force field that can disrupt the biosensors. You already tested that it works, so everything will be fine.
What? Really? I had no idea the professor had ever made anything like that. Where's this device then?
I guess it must be right where he left it, in his laboratory. Then we have no time to lose. Hurry and retrieve this device. In the meantime, I will gather and collate whatever data I can on Leiston Fortress.
Got it. Thanks.
I'll leave the arrangement of a delivery via the Leibniz to you, Mr. Murdoch.
All right. I'll talk to Gustav. Just come to the airfield when you're ready.
All right. Big plan. The big sneaking into Leiston. Let's report. Badoom. Badoom. Looking mighty fine. Now, before we go do that, that will initiate the final sequence of the chapter. Let's go solve that freaking puzzle. So if we think about the 4 circles and the X in the middle, right? That's the clue. And if we think we have encountered a creepy sheep. I thought the whole creepy sheep sequence was going to be in this game, but maybe it's in the second chapter then. Maybe I've just forgotten. Just because there's no time for creepy sheep's incident now. We are going to check out the little offshoots, the little dead end, because if you remember, there were certain stone pillars that were just kind of hanging out. 4 of them surrounding a larger pillar. So if we inspect it, found a package wrapped in oil paper. Inside was Hertz's Adventure 2. Perfect. With that, let's go back to Constance. Ding ding, 2nd floor. Archives. Oh, did you find the book by any chance? Indeed we have. Again, please check it over just to be certain. Handed over Hertz Adventure 2. Quest Temp Librarian +2 completed. Yes, this is a genuine article. And that leaves us with just one left. I need a break. What kind of book are we chasing down this time? Haha, I'll spare you the teasing this time. The last one is entitled 31 Cypress Trees. And here's its card. It's got more of that unusual writing on it. Ah, you 31 cypress trees nestled atop the grassy hill. Afflictions of far off FL lands. Draw nigh unto me like wine. Barrel tumbling lightly down a soft incline as I drift into reverie, enveloped within the resonance of the tolling bell. Oh man, more of this gibberish. I think I'm actually starting to get used to these. Another riddle. Yeah, I guess so. Is this your specialty or something? Well, your task is the same as before. May Eidos herself speed you on your way to success. Okay, we're going. Pardon us. I forgot to read Her's adventure too. I think that's a crime. We have a clue. 3-1 cypress trees. Like it's just kind of a lot. Let's see. Would I be able to solve this actually, like without knowing the actual solution? Let's see here. Temp Librarian. So 3 is important. Nestled atop this grassy hill. Afflictions of far off lands draw nigh. Far off lands draw nigh unto me like wine. I mean, barrel is a pretty big one. Tumbling light down a soft incline as I drift into reverie, enveloped within the resonance of the tolling bell. There's hints in there somewhere. Let's... It feels like it might have something to do with the Sanktheim Gate. Don't ask how I feel that. Let's go. Sanktheim Gate, huh? Is Gundalf?
Hey guys. That gate, you look pretty good for a guy on his deathbed. Yeah, like a little thing like that slow me down. Yeah, I guess not. Gotta keep it up though, otherwise old Heavy Blade here'll get angry. Can't have that. Gundalf, can this wait? We got places to go. Right. I'll leave the professor to you guys. Don't screw it up now. Thanks, Dad. Good luck with those juniors.
We'll do the best we can. 110%, I promise.
Okay, I'm counting on you. Eidos watch over you.
Thanks, Gundalf, you're the best.
I mean, we still haven't caught the terrorist yet, and we cancel inspections? I don't get it. The soldiers don't need to understand their orders, only carry them out. Oh boy, it's all for the good of the kingdom. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of soldiers have said that in the past.
Yeah, something fishy at Leiston Fortress. We'll get to that, but...
Yeah, inspections are over. I wonder what happens. Oh well, it's not like they need to give us a reason. I'm just glad we don't have to do it anymore. It was dull.
Alright, Sanktheim Gate. Dodge! I'm only going back to the Republic, but I decided to go back by airship this once. There's a real nice landing port in Gransel, which is where I'm headed. I'm on a budget though, so I decided to take a walk to the capital. Nice.
Suspension of inspection is a direct order from High Command. Our job is to follow orders, not to question or judge them. We're ordered to continue our patrol activity, for safety. We stopped them so suddenly. We haven't caught anyone yet, so what was the point?
Yeah, it's all a ruse. We have... Oh, what's your names? Norch. Thank goodness, everything finally seems back to normal. Still, won't stopping inspection so soon have an effect on the investigation? I'm certainly not privy to the military's thinking, but it does worry me a little. Even the layman's worried. And you, Marianne? Yeah. They've stopped inspections. Did they already catch those criminals, I wonder? I don't remember seeing anything about it in Liberal news. I'm glad inspections are over. That private Jules, though, all tall and straight. Yum. There's just something about men at work. Speaking of men at work, what about look at we got Sanders over here. Welcome, have a seat, he says.
I sure stopped those inspections quick enough. They don't bother me either way, but I hope it don't hurt the investigation any.
I get it. It's what everybody's talking about. It is a little suspicious, is it not? Wink, wink. Armand!
Nice that I got through gate inspection so quick.
It's smooth sailing now. I'm in, just like I planned. I'm so glad I got in all right. All the soldiers in inspection were a bit nerve-wracking. But Armand was so sweet. Oh, I'm so happy for them.
What? I'm busy right now. Take your question somewhere else.
Well, right, sure, you busy standing around? I don't know why, but all the inspections have stopped. It sounds like the chief hasn't been told the entire story yet himself. Oh, they won't tell me? I'm curious, I could rest here and get my health back. Can I go and rest at Elmo in order to get CP too? Because usually hot springs restore CP. I kind of want to test that theory. Not right now, I mean one thing at a time. Okay, we're here at the Sanktheim Gate. So we're on the 2nd floor. We have one of the clues was 3 and then it said barrel in all caps. Let me just check out here and see if there's somebody I can have a chat with. No. Barrels! But no. Still on the 2nd floor. Let's go one more floor up here. Barrels! A package was found wrapped in oil paper. 31 cypress trees. Woohoo! Found it! That's the last one. Now we can finally finish up our work for the Librarian. You ain't kidding. Huh? What's wrong? Oh, yes. I thought at the start this was Phantom Thief B, and then he said, oh, it's a regular researcher prank. And I'm like, oh, maybe it's just a tradition. But there's a card stuck in the book. And something's written on it. You've done well, though I know you not. I salute you for coming so far. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a quartz researcher and a criminal who hid the 3 books. It's not Phantom Thief B. I've used the riddles as a way to find someone intelligent, and trust my work. And you lived up to my hopes and expectations remarkably. Consider the enclosed quartz your reward. Take care when examining it. Thank you for all your time. I truly hope that my quartz will prove useful to you. P.S. If you found this package by sheer chance, how embarrassing, and lucky you! Please return it to the 2nd floor archives of the Central Factory. That's it. So it's all one big practical joke? Yeah, I guess so. Have you looked in the package? Oh, right. Let's see what we can see. Impede 3! Jackpot! I think we should check in with the client for the time being. Fine by me? Impede 3 is going right on Joshua. Just like that. Nice, I gave him aerial too, so he gets an AoE. Who's here though, on the roof? Private Chesley. Last night I saw an airship I'd never seen before flying in the western sky. Thought it might have had something to do with this incident, so I reported it. Inspections are over, so we probably won't be doing any more terrorist investigations. Yeah, and they probably shelved that complaint, and they're gonna assassinate you soon. Something's going down. I don't like it. Let's get back to Constance. Wait, hold up. Why are we in Elmo? Well, I wanted to test my little theory, and I kinda just wanted to say hi to everybody. But I am curious if I can rest here for some extra CP. Welcome back, everyone. I heard all about you from Mrs. Mao. I doubt you'll find any clues around this quiet little town. But have a look around. Maybe pick up a souvenir or two. I don't know, dude. It's, maybe I will not. How about that? How are you, kids?
Hey, did you hear? Some big crazy thing happened in Zeiss. I heard some bracers came here to investigate it. I want to meet a bracer.
Maybe one day.
You heard about that big incident that happened in Zeiss? City sure can be scary.
Some news, isn't it? That big attack in Zeiss. It ought to make the front page of the Liberal News. It did, but I guess there are a few copies behind out here in the boonies. I saw Lucky just outside. Kids are so resilient, even after hearing that terrible news. He's back out playing. I hope everyone can stay safe living in Zeiss. Yeah, even in the midst of the worst catastrophe, you can still find kids that play, 'cause that's what kids do. The Queen's birthday celebration is coming up, but what a time for it to come this year. Not that worrying about it will change all that much. I gotta figure out what you were having for dinner. Yeah, everything's gonna kinda come to the final conclusion around the Queen's birthday. I am hype. Indeed. Hello again, everybody. Just running all over looking for your criminals, aren't you? I'm sorry to say we haven't got any clues or heard any more information. Can I rest? Rest? 160 Mira a night? Sure. I can treat myself. That did not affect CP. Okay, well, I had a hope, okay? But at least I can come and talk to people.
I feel all rested up. I get the feeling that if I cast some bait, I'll catch the biggest fish of my life. But it won't last. I better get fishing while I still feel this motivated.
Ah, yeah, Percy. You do that. So, is the investigation coming along smoothly? I'm busy as usual here. Then again, it's always just me. You can do it, Eds. I think we're good. I don't think anybody else is really staying here, right? Unless somebody's in here. Can I? Okay, it's probably being cleaned, but that's okay. It was nice to see Elmo again. Just checking it out. Barging into Cigaro and Needle, you're still here? After talking it over with my wife, I decided to stay here for a bit longer. Plan to get back just before the Queen's birthday celebrations. Okay? It'll be back to life as usual when we go home to the capital. I better take it easy here while I still have the chance. Indeed. We'll see you in Gransel. Aha! I can't remember your name. Cyril? Hello there, still busy? I heard about you guys from Ed, so you're all brazers? Well, good luck, we're rooting for you. Thanks, man. With that, let's go back to Constance for real. Constance?
Oh, perchance, have you?
Yep, we have the last book. Just to be sure. Wait, I forgot to read it again. Aw. Quest Temp Librarian +3 completed.
Yes, this is definitely it. I'm impressed. You actually found all 3 books.
He just took some perseverance and patience.
Oh, yeah, that's not all we found.
It was right in the same spot as the book. Handed over the note and quartz left behind by the thief.
Perhaps this is a clue as to his motivations.
Still, regardless of the reason, you've done a great deal for me. You can keep the quartz for yourselves. In return for my having taken up so much of your time. Thank you. So, is that all that you need us to do?
Yes, that's the lot.
Whew, that's a relief. I was afraid you were going to say you still have more work for us. No joke. You worked so hard that there's really nothing left. I'm very grateful for your help. Now I can just relax for the time being. What? Oh, it's nothing. Thank you again. Feel free to come by any time. We will. Thanks. Pleased to be of service. Quest complete! Finally. Let's go report that in and then we're done with side quests. Pretty sweet. For now though, it seems like everybody's had a refresh of dialogue, so I think the last thing we're gonna do before we go get Russell's magical gadget is talk to people.
I dare say this has been the first meeting that's ended well in a long time. Or at least ended with a feeling of some real progress.
That's great.
I just finished a meeting about the new orbital engines. I guess I was overdoing it a bit with that anxiety attack about my idea block.
I can't seem to find that paperwork anywhere. I truly believe we need to rethink the filing system we use here in the factory.
I feel like all Prometheus ever does is look around for papers. So maybe as a point.
The orbital guns I'm currently working on are poorly balanced and incredibly hard to use. But if I could get them onto the market, they'd be a bestseller for sure. Performance versus usability. A difficult choice. May as well try for both.
Yeah, why not both? Let's go 4th floor, clinic. Let's say hi to Dr. Miriam. How are you?
So,
where is Agate? I told him. Oh, the Agate's hiding. Oh, don't reveal yourself. You have the perfect hiding spot, dude.
Hey, I'm right here, Doc. I just wanted to get out and stretch my legs a little. And work out a little.
Stretch your legs? Work out? Insane, Agate. You're insane! I give up. Well, you bracers are supposed to know your own limits. Do what you like. Just be careful.
I'll do what I can to stay out of your clinic, Don.
Doc? Oh, Don?
Thanks for everything.
Don Miriam.
You come to my clinic on the...
No, let's not try that.
I knew we gotta tell some little white lies to get proper research funding, but... Thing is, I'm a terrible liar. I gotta finish my work on that sneaker project. Make some kind of production model to show off.
Indeed.
My thesis for next term is gonna move from the plans to the greenhouse design.
Of course, I have nothing even planned, so I'll just throw a bunch of numbers on a page. I wonder what kind of weird plans I could come up with next. Dude, Ray's a supervillain in the making, I'm just saying. Cerbic tomatoes. Perfect. With that, I guess let's go talk to Travis and the engineer. Oh, he's not here, so I don't have to remember his name. Great. Greetings, Brazers. I've heard from Murdoch. Well, I haven't heard everything, but it's time for the rescue. I'll be waiting for the safe return of both the Professor and Capel. Do your best. May Adios watch over you all. Indeed. The plot's about to happen big time. Hey, Hazel.
Please, make sure the professor comes back safely. Tita, you take extra care too. Thank you, I will. Agate has taught me all about the dangers of trying to overextend my capabilities.
Indeed. I feel that Tita-Agate bonding. It's clear from a mile off. Now then, we could get some quartz. I don't think there's anything here we don't have, right? I'm just checking the inventory for everything. Yeah, so I can kind of just go for what I want. I want some more attack quartz. I don't know. I feel like that could be fun. HP 3 is still super expensive here. Action 2. Maybe we'll just get an action quartz. Who knows? I mean, you never know when you might need a good, strong action quartz. I kind of want to save some Sepith too. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're all good. And Charles is finding his passion in life.
You know, once my sisters get a little bigger, I'm getting out of this place. I'm gonna go into the Central Factory, start at the bottom, learn to build airships. Good with my hands, so my mom ought to understand.
I believe in you, Charles. Time to close up shop. We've sold a good lot and stocked up on plenty of goods. And my little Charles looks like he finally wants to do something with himself. There's one more thing I want to do at the factory. Is Faye and Rudy like smooching in the corner? Because I need to have a word with her. After all the trouble... Oh, wait. Oh, where is she? Oh, she's doing... Rudy? Someone called for Faye and she went off somewhere. It was some kind of emergency call for the factory ship, I think. What? Oh, right. She's probably at the landing port getting the ship in order. I thought Brahm had come and taken her away from Rudy. I thought we were going to have some of that drama. How are we doing today? What are we all doing out here? Do you think the people responsible for the attack were really Royal Guardsmen?
What? The Royal Guard were here? Score!
I've asked lots of people and they all say they saw soldiers in blue at the factory. Vince saw them too. I never did trust those puffed-up guardsmen.
What I said I saw were men in blue soldiers' uniforms. I didn't say Royal Guardsmen.
Yeah, don't misquote them. All the people here are too busy talking to even look at my flowers. Oh well, it's to be expected. It was quite an ordeal. Yeah. Drama trumps flowers. Looks like another busy day. Speaking of busy, Riemann just came running up here like a madman a little bit ago. Seems he had to get a factory ship out of here in a hurry. It must have been a pain. Yeah, we're causing trouble. But we're also saving the day. We gotta break a few eggs. Hey, wow, you guys look busy. We've just been ordered to get our factory ship in the air. It's a madhouse. Indeed. We'll be getting over here once we have what we need, so there's no need to rush. Instead, let's do a little talky round before we get the stuff and head out of here. Hello, Stein. The world grows by building out, not just building up. You need to invent a thing that everyone has a use for. Like how they did in the Orbital Revolution, using the Septium to invent orbits. Indeed. Just like the Orbital Revolution. I love the concept of just the world, how it was like primitive and, just medieval, like our world, but it just accelerated much faster due to technology. And I guess also magic helps. It's just this interesting mix. I received notice from Hugo that they've decided to add a new member to the Orbital Engine research team. Apparently it's a young woman, but it's not like age and gender actually matter as long as you got the skills. I mean, just look at Professor Russell. Textbook case of no age discrimination there. I haven't seen Professor Russell lately. Yeah, funny that. When your family's out. Let's stop by Stain Arms and Guard. Sup. Early this morning, Carl came to the store and said, I get what Stain means now, and left. Oh, maybe he's right? Yeah. Indeed. I don't think there's anything more we want to buy. So I think I'm gonna leave Stain Arms and Guards and go to the bar. Maybe there's some new dishes at the bar. Here's something else, Ben. Looks like the only thing you worked today is your jaw. Hey, I just finished a lunch rush. How'd you like an extra bitter tomato sandwich? Pass. Don't say no. do you sell tomato sandwiches now? You don't, but that would be great because they give CP. Whew, finally lunch hour is finished. Things should be quiet now until dinner time. All right, let's walk around. I have a pillow in my back and I'm gonna readjust. Yeah, I'm good. All Gucci. Let's go to the Bell Station. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Hello, welcome to Bell Station. Thank you. Hello there. Here at Bell Station, we have anything you might need. Nah. The kids are at it.
I think it'd look better if you move those cans over there a little to the left. Dee, set it up the way I told you to. This is so boring. I can't believe my brother actually enjoys doing this.
Yeah, he's a loser. Hey, Cosmo. At last, it's keeping time. As long as this old clock's ticking, I reckon I will too. I mean, if I ain't around to watch the old girl, who will? The clock plot finally comes to its conclusion. It appears the medicine worked. Father Vixen is quite a wonder. Sometimes it seems as though he's able to save anyone. I think maybe it's important for the church to expand its wisdom like that.
Father Vixen, thank you for that medicine.
Hello, Tita. Where are you headed after your current job is done?
Medicine?
That's correct. Father Vixen here made the medicine we gave you.
Is that right? Sorry for the trouble.
You suck at showing gratitude, you know that, Agate? Why can't you just say thank you?
Pots and kettles, Estelle. Be careful what you say. Still, your braces are something else if you're able to be up and about so soon after getting so high a dosage of poison. Still, don't overdo things.
Yeah. It's good advice for your body. Me, I'm fine. Yes, anyway, let's go. Oh, yeah, we should go. See you, Father.
Yes, goodbye. Tita, stay strong.
Yes, Father.
Yeah, I know she will. Little T's got no issues with that. I gotta say goodbye at the hotel. Maybe Emma's finally realized the power of the inside voice. Hey, it's Dorothy. How are you?
I got Niall's pictures. I wonder if I should go on ahead to the next location. I should call my editor.
How are you, Martina?
I'm glad I talked to Emma. It looks like she didn't quite get what I first told her. I always have problems dealing with people from Zeiss.
Oh.
This room is clean! Clean! Now for the other rooms. Your soul is mine, dust! Wait, I need to calm down. Time to bring it down a notch.
There we go. Character progression. I'm liking this very much. Let's get back outside. Now, I want to see how Uriel is. Has she finally been able to sleep on the bed? This is hopeless, Uriel.
I swear. Guess you just didn't want to keep things clean.
We had the same reaction. It's pretty good. Well, I think with that, that's everything checked out. Which means all that remains is to go to the Russell Home and Factory. Now, where is that thing? It's gotta be here somewhere.
Maybe in a corner of the lab or the second floor archives. Those are where Grandpa usually tosses stuff from his old inventions.
Eccentric old coots. Whatever, let's just find the damn thing. Alright. Anything here? Anything here? What about here? What about here? 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 What about here? Found it! That's the orbment that was in our experiment, alright. So, can we use it?
I think so. If everything performs to specs, it'll keep a biosensor from working, right?
Found the Detector Jammer.
Alright, back to the guild then. Killick has probably finished collecting intel on Fort Leiston by now.
Yeah. That's so cool. This tech is like... We're just kind of brushing over how big this tech is, like being able to avoid biosensors. It's like, yeah, it's nothing. I know we're supposed to go to the guild, but that gives me a reason to go to the landing port. What will they say? Bartholomew, the factory ship's been sent out of port. I know they're supposed to go to Leiston, but flying out ahead of schedule. I wonder if something's happened out there. I'm curious about Faye. I need to know how she feels about Rudy. Is it Rudy or is it Brom? Murdoch, have you seen Faye?
Hi, are you ready yet?
We still need a little more time to finish.
Okay, well, Gustav just finished all our takeoff preparations. When you're ready to leave, come back and see me.
Yeah. You know who I want to talk to? I want to talk to Brom. He's so far away. Like, he's at Fort Wolf, right? Or Wolf Fort. I can't possibly go and talk to Brom just to hear about Faye, can I? No. I guess I can. Wong!
Gundolf's not here anyway. I'm counting on you two. Let's see what we can do.
Indeed. Come here, chickies. Give me them. Oh, Gary?
I thought the bracers would be too busy investigating the incident to do guard work. My request went right through. I was surprised. I didn't think my bodyguard request would go through. But it did. Those bracers are pretty dependable.
Oh, is Wong your bodyguard? Yes, fresh eggs. Got him. I can sleep well tonight.
I don't know from who, but we received orders to suspend our inspections. It's pretty weird. I can't imagine what the brass is thinking. Indeed. Whew, the inspections have been suspended. What a relief. I haven't heard what happened to that gang of terrorists, but I'm sure the Royal Army did something about them.
Alright. Shop. Rotini pasta and that vegetable sandwich. As per usual. Now, let's go find Brom. He's the whole reason we're here.
Hey, you guys. Did you deliver the letter?
We sure did. And the present too.
That's great. Thanks. I wonder if she's reading it right now. It's kind of unnerving.
I'm sorry, dude. It's just Rudy, and he just looks so good with that construction hat on.
The chief's questioned the order to suspend inspections himself when he heard them. And when such an order comes without any news of the terrorists' apprehension, how are we supposed to inspire morale in the troops? I can sympathize with the lieutenant's doubts, but our order still stands. We don't break orders. While we can't reinstitute inspections on those grounds, we have other orders as well. We will therefore continue to enforce inspection protocols as a tenet of our official security. We're not going to let anyone suspicious just walk out of the country.
Alright. Keep an eye on Gary. I don't trust him much. Alright. With that, my curiosity has been sated, the chickens have been chased, and all is good. Well, Zeiss City block. We're back. We've gotten all the talking out of the way, and really all that remains is to take the Detector Jammer with us to the Bracer Guild, and then start up the finale of the chapter, which is exactly what we're gonna do in the next episode. So, thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.